of podcast Carpool Karaoke with Andy Hare. And the question I've got for you here, mate, is you're not in the classroom this year. You've taken that off, and you've got an amazing opportunity with the University of Canberra doing a research task. Can you explain what that is, how it's come about, and basically the amazing sort of evidence that you've gathered so far?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're running a program called the People Project. So People stands for Physical Education, Physical Literacy, and what we're targeting physical activity in the classroom with classroom teachers. We're looking at the way classroom teachers perform their daily duties and how much physical activity they can embed in the practice.
Yep.
We're also looking at their confidence to be able to teach physical education, which is amazing because as we found right at the start of the program, a lot of the teachers used the concept, just rolled out the ball, and having a look at a lot of the pre-tests where boot ball was one of the games that they go to play, and quite often in that the teacher would be the bowler.
Yeah.
So the only activity the kids had was more or less if they touched the ball in the
Massive
field.
lines.
Yeah.
Like they're just waiting.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what my role has been as a pedagogical coach in physical activities to really embed practice of physical education through movement and looking at the physical education teacher in the school still being the champion and filtering down that information, but then also looking across the curriculum and how physical activity fits through the curriculum.
Love it.
One of the big things we can't do, we can't replace anything, so we've got to be smart about it. We've got to bring it into and having a look at themes that the teachers are doing as well. One of the teachers is talking about multiculturalism. So when I sat down with him and I said, well, you've got a perfect opportunity to talk about how sport has evolved in Australia because of multiculturalism and people
different backgrounds
keeping in and coming in, the immigrants that are coming to Australia, and it made him think a little bit differently about what he was going to deliver in terms of curriculum in the classroom. And then when he went out to do his physical education lesson, was able to connect it with what the kids are already learning, which made it so much deeper and so much richer.
Perfect, mate.
Yeah.
Love it.
So it's red hot. So we're 3/4 of the way through the program. It came about. I tell you this is a really cool story. So it was I sat in a lecture about 14 months ago now, and Dick Telford was the keynote speaker, and he started talking about all these facts and figures, and I must admit one of my eyes started to fall asleep because quite often when numbers come out at keynote speeches, I tend to drift off and do the Homer Simpson moment. But then he started to talk about this research project that he had run in Broadmeadows, which really got my attention, and then finished the keynote speech with a big slide as who wants to work for me for a year. And I thought, well, that's me.
Up, mate.
And I looked around, 300 other people have also got their hand up in the air, and I thought, all right, this is going to be a race now, like a marathon. I got in the car, I went in, introduced myself straight away after it, and Dick was sort of a bit, had a lot of people coming to it at the same time. So I thought I got one chance here on the way home in the car, pulled over at the service station, wrote him a 5,000 word email, which
lazy 5,000, mate.
Just a quick 5,000, and just sold myself completely to the program. And he rang me the next day and said, "Do you want the job?" So straight in.
Awesome.
So it's about owning the future, guys.
Done.
Yeah, cool.
Second question.
Done.